to Bombay. A travelling circus came. They brought an intelligent elephant, and Nellie was her name. One dark night, she slipped the iron chain, and off she ran to Hindustan and never seen again. The elephant packed the trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went, she trunk, and the elephant packed the trunk and tumbled off as a jungle. Off to the trunk, trump, trump, trump. Night by night, she dances the circus band. When Nellie was leading a big parade, she looked so proud and grand. No more tricks for Nellie to perform. She taught her how to take her bow. She took the crowd by storm. Ooh. Nellie the elephant back trunk and stick goodbye to the circus. Off she ran with a drummity drum, trump, trump, trump. And Nellie the elephant packed the trunk, jumbled off the jungle. Off she ran, drummity drum, trump, trump, trump. Now Nellie the elephant, I've done that already. Oh well, I'll see how. The second time in a row, I've sung a song and I completely lost the song as I'm singing it. Completely lost it. I thought I could do that one quite easy. I thought I could do it so easy. Chunga, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm Trev the Rev, and I ain't no liquor. Happy New Year. I was going to start off by going, Merry Christmas. I was wrong one. Sorry. But yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome to the next decade, 2020. It's a leap year. All you boys out there who aren't married yet, be careful because the women can ask you to marry them this year. They can propose to you this year. Ooh. As I say that, my missus just walked the door, and we've actually got engaged a long time ago. Anyway, I'm Trev the Rev. I ain't no vicar, and to the side is the Lady Rots.
Hello, Happy New Year, everybody.
And somewhere in the room, a pain in the arse as usual, is Gizmo. He is here somewhere. He may decide this is the best time to make himself known, jumping on the table and rocking it like that. So if the screen does that, you'll know what's going on. It's the cat. But that wasn't the cat that time. That was me, just to show you what the cat would do if you. Yeah. Anyway. Good afternoon. I know it's at an earlier time than usual. I just thought I'd do one during the day today, as I've got something very important going on at 6 o'clock. I'm having roast chicken today. It's been cooked for 6 o'clock. I had to choose between doing a live feed now or doing one whilst eating dinner, and I thought I'd do it now because you don't want to see me eating dinner. Honestly, you don't. Did you all have a lovely evening last night? Did you stay up? I did. Well, I say I stayed up. I was watching YouTube last night, and I dozed off on the sofa. I woke up about 10:02, just in time for the new year to come in. Ding dong, ding as it goes, and all the fireworks going off and scaring the cat and the poor thing. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny how people celebrate, even in our day and age. They celebrate the turning of a year when it's just another moment in time. It's just a moment where everyone's decided that New Year's starting. It's something mega important. I mean, in my eyes, the only good thing about the New Year is the fact that it's a bank holiday and I don't have to go to work. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Linked in close to Christmas as well, so I get a week off. Yeah. But yes, well, now you approach everyone's favourite time. Everyone's favourite time. The bad joke. Now I turn the PC around so you can see Roz's reaction to these jokes. Because as usual, Roz has not heard these jokes yet. I will say the ones I did on Saturday were particularly bad. I could tell that by the reaction from Roz. They were bad, so I do apologise for that. Let's see if I can get anyone better than that. Right, she's getting comfy. She's all right. Are you ready, Roz?
I'll apologise in advance.
I may have said these jokes before saying that, because there's going to come a time I'm going to repeat jokes. I forget things all the time, so I may have forgotten enough. Anyway, why did the golfer change his pants? Because he got a hole in one. Did you see that? You see that? A slight glimmer over there. That was
I think you've already done this one.
that was okay. You may have done that one again before, but that's okay. Does anyone need an arc? I know a guy. How do you make holy water? You pull the hell out of it. And we got second view just joined. Welcome to the show. You come in just in time. You've missed out my bad singing to that person who's just joined the show. You've missed out my singing, but welcome to the show. And he's gone. And I brought a ceiling fan the other day. Complete waste of money. He just stands there applauding and saying, "Oh, I love how smooth it is." Ceiling fan. Fan of the ceiling. I thought that was really otherwise brilliant. I think I've done this one before. This is the good thing about the new year. You can go over old jokes and see if you get the same reaction. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. There was a chuckle there. There was a chuckle there. There was a chuckle. Why did Cinderella get kicked off the football team? Because she kept running off from the ball. You see, the fairy tale, she had to run for the ball before she turned back into the maid with just a slipper behind. And I thought that was funny. What did the zombie vegetarians eat? Brains. Not brains, but grains. Great. Okay. I'll do one last pun. Then we'll go on from there. One last pun. Carly, mate, happy New Year to you, Carl. Happy New Year. Did you survive last night? Did you survive the night? Did you? Good to see you with the show. Good to see you with the show. Last joke coming out, Carl. Last joke. What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bike? Now, if you look at the background, you can see Ross thinking about this one, so you can work it out. It's a tyre. Because the unicycle's got one wheel and the bicycle's got two wheels, so it's a tyre. And another word for clothing is a tyre. There goes a tumbleweed. Oh, there. Well, that's enough of that torture session. Over and done with. That's the bad jokes. So, as I said to Carl, Carl, I've now got Carl watching. Welcome to the show, Carl. I hope you're going to enjoy what I've been babbling on about today. I haven't actually decided what I've been babbling on today, so we may find out as we go along. Do you have a nice? Did you see in the new year, Carl? We did. We have. I say we saw it in. See, what happened was I was sitting here, with my earphones on, watching YouTube, and by about 10 o'clock, it was. Ross is over there trying to watch TV with me snoring away, and I'd like open my eyes about 10 minutes later, and she'd say, "Oh, you're seeing in the new year, are you?" Yeah, darling, I'm just watching TV. She said, "With your eyes closed?" Yeah, honestly. And then they were 10 or 15 minutes later. I'm glad it was great, Carl. I'm glad it was great. And a couple of minutes later, it was like. As I was saying, Carl, we had a quiet evening last night. I spent most of my evening asleep watching YouTube. I woke up at 10:02, just enough time to go for a pee, like as you do, and then watch the fireworks out the window. Keep the cat calm down, keep the cat calm. That's the most important thing, keeping quiet. I saw and I started the new year the way you're supposed to start the new year. with a kiss. Oh, after I persuaded her for about 10 minutes why she should give me a kiss, I had to go into the logistics behind it. You need to start the year the way we mean to end it, with a kiss, And she told me the way to start the year was winning the lottery. Because then you'd end it with I'll just read that one out, Carl, because Roz can't see what you write on the screen. He said, sorry to hear that, Roz. And you should know by now that Roz is spelled with a Z, mate. You spell Rod with a Z. Ross with an S. That's either Rosalind, and if you call her that, she'll give you a slap.
Yeah, because Rosalind isn't actually my full name.
Or Rosamund, and she'll give you a slap. Not even I call Rosamund, unless she's in trouble. There's only two people that can get away with calling her Rosamund. One is my dad. And the other one's me when I can get away with it, like right now, because I'm doing this on air and I'm explaining to you that Ros does not be called Rosamund. I can get away with it because it's explaining why people like her big.
Yes. Okay.
If I keep on with it, now he's just put on there, Ros. Now she'll let me off because I'm a great guy. I know I'm a great guy. I know I am. I completely agree with you, Carl. I am a great. Did you hear that? She'll let you off. I don't know. It's a good job you're a good lad, Good job you're a good one. So that's how I saw in my new year. That's how I saw my new year in, by being asleep until about 10:02, got a kiss, then went straight to bed. And the funny thing is, I've gone through the tiredness stage, and you know what it's like when you've been tired and you lay in bed, and all of a sudden you got I can't sleep. I'm awake. I can't sleep. It normally takes me about half hour to fall asleep. I go for the motions when I'm going to sleep in bed. I have to lay in a certain way. And I have to put my arm over Roz to help me get comfortable. Then I sort of flip over and face the other way, and then that's about half hour. Fighting with the cat, get the room. And at 12:30 last night, 12:30, when I'm just on the break of falling asleep, just on the break, my dad rang me to say Happy New Year. 12:30 in the morning, he rang me up to say Happy New Year. I love my dad, but he does silly things like that. I remember when, I think Christmas Day, I told him I'll ring you before you ring me. Bad mistake. 6 o'clock. He was working.
No, it wasn't 6 o'clock in the morning. It was before 6 o'clock.
Okay, it was before 6 o'clock in the morning. I forget what time it was. Now, bear in mind, my dad, when he was working, used to be a herdsman. I mean, he's generally up about 5 o'clock in the morning. 4:30, 5 o'clock. He's up early in the morning. He is up early. He's up before the sun's up.
He used to get up about 3 o'clock in the morning.
There you go.
He used to then go and start milking about.
So my dad decided to prove a point on Christmas morning if he'd wake me up the second he was up in the morning. And it sort of went like, morning, son, Merry Christmas to you. Well, you told me you ring me before I rang you, so I thought I'd ring you first. What? Dad, it's like 3:30, 4 in the morning. Yeah, I'm wide awake. I'm just going to milk the cows. Here's Dad. Thank you. I love you too. And he actually finished off the phone call from the news morning this morning. He finished off by saying, "Now, don't get any ideas. It's my birthday on the 4th of January. I don't want any phone calls on that day. I don't want any phone calls really early in the morning. Think about it." So that puts me in a spot. Now, do I ring him at stupid hours in the morning?
No, because if you do, you'll wake Mum up.
As Roger said, if I do that, I'd wake Mum up. I don't think I'll be doing that. Maybe I should send him out a stripogram or something just to,
I know. Oh, God.
Oh, I shall get my own back, Father. I shall get my own back on you somehow. I don't know how. I don't know when, but I'll get my own back. So, ask you, because as you know, I like my show to be a two-way thing. I like to hear and get conversations back from the people as the show goes on. Has everyone done that to you? I mean, Carl, you were in the army, I believe. I know, apart from you woken up by the sergeant major walking into the room and going, "Excuse me, my favourite soldiers, and would you all like to kiss up this morning, please?" Rather briskly. You know, I know he used different words like that. I wasn't like, "Wicky, yeah." But you must have had some moments in the morning, first thing in the morning, especially wake up calls. I'd hate to think what you guys did when it's New Year's Day. God, I bet you could tell me a load of stories if you really wanted to, couldn't you? Really wanted to. But, getting back to what I was saying about the New Year and how I mean, as I said, the best thing about the New Year is the fact it's a day off. You don't have to work it. I know. It's one of these things in life where people take certain things and they make it to be something more. This is purely my opinion. I will say that. To me, it's just another day. Honest to God, that's what New Year's Day is. It's just another day. I used to happily work it when I worked in the petrol stations and stuff, and the petrol station had to be open. I had no problems working it. If be known, if Ros was working it, I'd happily work it myself. But Ros is very grateful for the Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and because she doesn't have to work those days.
Excuse me, I do have to work one of them.
Yeah,
I work
Boxing Day, wasn't it?
Boxing Day.
Yeah, I had peace and quiet on Boxing Day. I actually had TV to myself on Boxing Day. You see, because hey, did you see that? Did you see that physical assault? Did you see that physical assault? Oh, I don't know. So, how are you planning to spend the day today? Then, I'm just relaxing, getting ready, going back to work tomorrow. Like,
oh, the day's gone already.
And hence the term. How are you spending the day? Not how are you going to spend the day. How are you spending the day? It means how you spending the day. Apart from watching me right now, apart from watching me right here, right now, right here, right now. Yeah, I'm gonna start singing again. Start singing, putting funny faces and singing. You may notice the hair as it comes out. I decided to keep it smooth, smoother than the baby's backside. You see, when the hair starts to come out a little bit, that's where Ross likes to go, "Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice." God knows why, you know. Anyway, which was I did intend when I put this one on, it wouldn't be a full half-hour one. It was just a quick Happy New Year video, really. I thought I'd start singing a good song, and I completely fucked that up by losing the rhythm of the song or where I was. Nellie Elephant, a brilliant song from the 70s, I believe, early 70s. Nellie Elephant. Say, lovely rhythm, absolutely maddening song. I was hoping Ros was going to be here when I was singing it. I was hoping she'd join in. But I must admit, I do prefer the Crazy Frog version. Do you remember that advert when it first came out, the Crazy Frog? I remember that advert first came out. I can't remember who it was for, but when he was doing the old zim across the screen and beep, beep, I remember saying, "Ros, that's going to be number one one day." I said, "That could be number one." Much like the other advert I saw once when I first heard that Michael Bay was doing the first live action Transformer film, and I said, "It's not going to work. It's not going to work." I mean, yes, I know all the films have progressively gone downwards ever since the first one came out, apart from the Bumblebee film. But I said it never worked. They can't do live action Transformers on TV. It's not going to work. I don't 1 minute think they've actually made a robot that transforms into a car just for a smecking film. Even with special effects, I didn't think it was possible. And it wasn't until I saw the ad one day of a car advertising a car, obviously, because and it actually had a car transforming on the advert, dancing to a tune. And I saw that and I thought that's awesome. I thought that was actually awesome advert. And as soon as I saw that, I thought, it might work. It might work. And then Michael Bay just fucked the whole thing up. The thing is, to me, I am a cult Transformers fan. I always have been since the first they started coming to toys. I love the cartoons. I collected the comics. I look over a jar of mayonnaise, but you might not get the joke there. There's a tub of mayonnaise just here. So I was trying to knock it over by going on the table, but it wasn't. So I'm a massive fan. I remember in between the second and third seasons, they had the Transformer animated movie. You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah, it's a brilliant film. It's a brilliant film, cult film. Didn't do well at the cinemas though, due to one or two other reasons. I think there's another film there at the same time that sort of put the people away, but brilliant film. Absolutely brilliant. But live action one was a good film, but I just feel the Transformers didn't look like who they were supposed to be. I thought they lost it there a little bit. And as you know, it went down. But anyway, I'm babbling. I've got. I was about to say that. Anyway. On that note, I'm going to say Happy New Year video. Happy New Year. Don't forget, I will be back on air on Saturday coming, 6 o'clock at normal time. I believe Roz is working.
I believe so.
So it will just be me. You won't be able to see Roz pull she set off her faces when I'm saying these stupid jokes. Go, oh, God. So on that note, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Not that one. Don't hit that one. It's got to be that one. And if you don't like, if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed my style of humour, if you enjoyed hearing what I decide to be spagging about at any time, please hit my subscribe button. And if you want to know these videos coming out, I'll ring my bell. I'll ring the bell, a ding a dong, a ding a ling a ling. And most importantly of all, tell your friends about it. Tell them about the show, because the more people watch, I can do more on the go. On that note, keep love, my friends. Keep love. This is Trev the Rev and the Lady Roz, and we ain't no Vickers. Until next time, bye-bye.
Is there anything you can do?